share that officer was apparently out drinking with his buddies along Greenleaf Avenue here in Whittier last night, just prior to making that fateful decision to get behind the wheel of his own car and drive to Orange County. This is video Officer Edgar Verduzco downloaded recently of himself on patrol in L.A. And this is the Camaro that the 26-year-old off-duty officer was allegedly driving last night at high speeds when he slammed into two other cars on the 605 freeway in Whittier. One of those cars burst into flames, trapping and killing a mom and dad and their teenage son from Riverside.
I knew he was going to hit someone or something.
Omar Quintanilla claims that he talked to Officer Verduzco just moments after the crash.
The guy says, "Hey, I hit that car right there." And that's when I asked him, were you driving the Camaro, which is the one that hit the car? He goes, yes. And it looked like he was under the influence of something.
My heart goes out to the victims and the families, and I cannot tell you how angry and disappointed I am.
The chief says this young, unmarried officer usually worked a desk job out of Central Division downtown.
His 2 years were unremarkable. He came to us from the U.S. Army, where he did almost 4 years. I believe he served in Afghanistan.
It's believed the officer was at this bar last night with friends before he left to drive home to Santa Ana. Ironically, Verduzco, who suffered only a broken nose in the fiery collision, posted this lighthearted message about not drinking and driving just hours before the fatal wreck. Verduzco faces 3 counts of manslaughter along with DUI charges tonight and is being held on a $100,000 bail.
He's not going to get special treatment just because he is a police officer, and especially in light of the egregious nature of what he did. I mean, 3 people are dead.
And both his chief and his union agree that if convicted, Verduzco should suffer the consequences of his actions. And we understand that the officer will stay on the LAPD payroll for 30 days, then be suspended without pay. That's in accordance with his civil service contract. In Whittier, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, let me throw it back to you in the studio.